For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. My name is Justice Shabalala. If in case you don't know me, it's blazing hot. There's a heat wave in the city of Johannesburg and around Gauteng area. Welcome to the big weekend after the international break. Tomorrow, Mr. Tso, we've got Richards Bay versus Orlando Pirates, and Sunday at 3:30. They both play at 3:30. It's Moroka Swallows versus Kaizer Chiefs. Mr. Tso, welcome, sir. I'm sure you got some breaking on, eh?
Mr. Chasta kunjani mfethu?
Siyabonga.
Ngirada ngibulise wena, ngibulise uNkululeko, ngibulise uJunior, ngibulise nemakhaya. Then support njalo like iDiskiTV. Ngizobe nje njalo ngichike futhi. Just you know, tomorrow it's going to be a very big day for both teams. Remember that Richards Bay yadla Pirates, and you know it's not an easy team to play against. You know, Pirates is a big team, you know, and playing against Pirates, definitely, I mean, players, some they'll be nervous, some they will have that confidence to say, you know what, is cut some so good, I must shine. You know, playing against a big team, big players, international players. I mean, it's a very big one, and also because of my son I hope maybe he's gonna get a tie.
Oh snap! Your son, your son plays for Richards Bay. Yeah, dude, most of the time you would probably look at Orlando Pirates to say, look, this team is definitely going to dominate the game.
Yeah.
But now it's a little bit tricky because your son is now playing against a team that you used to play for.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
Look, just if my son is a pension, then let Pirates win. You know, if my son is a pension, yeah, but as soon as my son, if Richards Bay they want to win tomorrow, coach I'm telling you, no, it's a hard one when it's a hard one because when you've got your home and you've got your son here, so it's so difficult to choose, you know. But you know, as a parent, you'll always say, Richards Bay, I win it because of my son is there, you know. But it's a very difficult one. So I'm saying, you know, Paris is a big team. They've got a lot that they need to fight for, you know, looking at where Sundowns is. So they need to catch up, you know, and they are number 13 on the log. So they need to really to win as a big team. You know, I'm not undermining Richards Bay. Richards Bay, they are also not in a good position. So as that's why I'm saying, if they want to be away from that position, let them play my son, and they will win. So it's all gonna go back to saying, tomorrow, if my son is a pension, Pirates will win. But if my son is gonna come in and play, Richards Bay will win.
I think you need to give a message to the coach to say, look, you need to put my son. I think that's the message that you need to tell the coach.
No, you know, just I don't have to give him a message. You know, he just need to look at the last game that they've played.
Your son scored.
You see, so the last game, we are only good as the last game. So the last game speaks for my son. So I hope he's ready. You know, he's not injured. You know, he's focused. He's got that confidence. I know he believes in himself, and I just hope he's gonna get the time and, you know, shine against, you know, a big team like Pirates.
What's your score prediction?
Pirates will win as a big team, you know. Richards Bay, yes, I also fancy them to win. Pirates will win. But can I ask everyone to allow me to put it in this case? Pirates will win, but as soon as my son is in the field of play, Richards Bay will win.
What's your score prediction? 2-1 or 2-0?
It should be 2-1. You know, if anyone should win tomorrow, it should be 2-1.
So your son is going to score?
Yeah, he just need to do his best, and he knows his best is to put the ball in the net. So especially when he plays in his position, like the last game that he played in his position, and he's got a beautiful goal. So I hope he's gonna build up from that, and continue work hard, and given that chance. And then he must use the chance.
Mr. Tso, you've got so much confidence in your son scoring.
Yeah.
Is it because of maybe you are a little bit doubting Pirates' defense force in a way?
Look, one thing about Pirates, I don't doubt them, I know them. Pirates, they always concede. It's something that each and every game, I know Pirates will concede. So that's why I'm saying my son, I know, is very smart. I know he can, do his trick, and with that defense of Pirates that they always concede. If my son's gonna get a chance, then that's why I'm saying Richards Bay will win, because Pirates defense, they always concede. They are not real solid compared to the defense here, Richards Bay, that they can be solid. They can be solid in such a way that there's no way through, and that's why I've got that belief. The only challenge in Richards Bay is that the coach needs to find the right combination when they go to attack. When they attack, he needs to find the right combination. But he's good. He does have good players. It's just a matter of him believing in those players and let the players do the job for him.
Okay, let's keep it moving. On Sunday at 3:30, Kaizer Chiefs is taking along Moroka Swallows. And Moroka Swallows, they have like the toppest midfielder in the country, Andile Jali. And you have been complaining about Kaizer Chiefs all along, like in the past 3 or 5 games. And if you look at it, they also have got Mango as well. Yeah. And they've got some strong force over there, if you look at it. Especially because now we know that Kaizer Chiefs is a big team. Yeah. But if you look at Moroka Swallows, they are so strong. They've got a big team, you know what I mean? And what do you make of that game?
That's a derby actually. Let me start by saying that it's a derby. When Pirates, Chiefs, Swallows playing, that's a derby. And we also added Sundowns, in that mix, because when all these 4 teams, when they're playing, it's packed in the stadium, and you'll see, beautiful football, players showing their skills. And, look at Swallows. Swallows, they've been doing well. They've been doing well under Coach Steve Compella. I know Coach Steve. He once coached me at the national team. He's a very good coach. He good motivator. He makes you. When somebody gives you confidence. Yeah, and makes you believe in yourself to say, look, I can do it. Look at Mabaso. When he was loaned to Kukune, now he's at Swallows. He's scoring. And when you look at Abuchali, Mango, Swallows have got a very strong team. Look, it's going to be a very tough one, because Chiefs, they are not in a good space. I don't know.
What do you mean they're not in the good space? Is it mental? Is it a mental thing, or is it some sort of a influential social media thing?
Just that, playing for big teams, it's always challenging. And for these players that are playing at Chiefs now, it's so really tough for them. Looking at the record of the team, and when the team brings you to them, it means you need to come and bring a change, come with a change in the team. And bona mangabe ungazi uzodeliver now, like Abu Caleb Loyana, hip hop artist, ufike la wakora 3 goals, but no uzoba top goal scorer ngathi mina kunamuntu la akekho umuntu wangikholwa. But they've
got a new striker though.
Just I
top striker.
No, just I always ask him a good thing. Let's know justice. In these teams, ana culture, ana philosophy wow from way back before these players that are playing now. Kulama teams now, and I always worry when they're gonna sign players that when you look back and look at their culture and their philosophy, that player doesn't click. Right now, I've never seen Kaizer Chiefs playing with 3 defensive midfielders. I've never look, Justice, since I was young being supported Chiefs. They've never had 3 defensive midfielders. They always have one. And then they've got 2 attackers. Or either they play for full, but they always have 1 defensive midfielders. But now when you look at them, you'll find they've got Matt, they've got Castillo, they've got Umthetwa Manje. They always have 3. And when you look at them, it's like there's no creativity in that midfield. They're all, grinding. Everyone is tackling, everyone is winning the ball. But there's no one who can use the brain when they've got a ball to say, this is how we can attack, this is what we need to do. But one thing that I've seen a little bit from Castillo is that he's a player that, he can make those late runs in the box and he can score. I mean, remember he scored against Stellenbosch, he scored against Kaizer Chiefs. And if you can remember again, with Derby, he missed 2 chances. The other one was a save, Ramteto, I touch on the fingertips, a sharp, the other one is just miss it altogether. So, yeah, it's going to be a very tough one between the 2, but I fancy Swallows to win. I don't see Chiefs winning.
What's your score prediction? That's actually a very big statement right there.
Yeah, no, just Swallows, they've got Mabasa that can score. They've got Mango that can score. And then let's look at Chiefs. Who can score? If Castillo doesn't make that run to the box, who's going to make that run to the box and score? I always say, Mina, this thing of putting pressure on the strikers.
Maybe Silo will do that.
Sahele is okay when it's coming as a sub. He can do well when it comes as a sub and put the cross. But unfortunately, the sad part is that he will put the cross for who? Unless Castillo will make that run again to that box and make that header. Because he's the only player that gets to the box who Kaizer Chiefs as we are talking now. Other than him, who else is always in the box? Because since you Tipruza Alimele, there's no Aksana plan P. Chiefs. So that's why I'm saying I see Swallows winning the game.
What's your score prediction? Is it 2-1, 3-1?
Yeah, I know it's gonna be 1-0. It's not gonna be a big score because in midfield and Chiefs zone, Bazomaka nje bona. Swallows will get a chance, they'll score, and then other than that, it's done. 1-0 finish.
Okay, that's it. We shall see tomorrow. Richards Bay versus Orlando Pirates at 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and we shall see on Sunday as well at 3:30. Moroka Swallows versus Kaizer Chiefs. Look, we don't know. It's a little bit tricky, especially when people are coming from an international break. Some of them, they were having fun. Some of them, they were training. So we don't know. We just hope that they just give their best. iDiskiTV, Diski Time, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.